Alright, so I am back on my vanilla LP, and I had an idea. I don't really care for... See, I'm still building up my pumpkin. That's my pumpkin. And this is my... where I go to get... Boom! Where I go to get watermelons. Very laggy. Wonder what's going on. Weird. But, let me see if I can get rid of that lag. Kill that. Yeah, that fixed it. There's ads on a website. Don't really care for this building. I mean, I did add a little stairway down. Goes down and around. Legs to all hell. And you can stand here and you can look out upon my little pond. Sun is going down. But I think what I want is a giant tree house. So, I think I'm going to do that. Let me get a tree farm set up real quick, which I think is going to go over here. We're going to start farming up some trees. Be right back. Okay, so I just slept, made it day, and I was thinking about the trees I wanted to use. Technically, these trees right here are transplant trees. They're not really supposed to be here. Those are the trees of the area. So if I made a tree house out of these trees, it'd be weird. But, seeing as how I am semi-lazy, these trees rarely grow to immense proportions like those trees do. So, I mean, I can always replant. I put these around the outside of my castle because I wanted some decoration. But, these ones are a little bit easier to cut down. I do want to run back and get some bones. I have a plethora of bones, so I'm going to go get some bones for some bone meal. We're going to make a tree farm right there. I think right there is going to be the best spot. And where's the tree house going to go? It's going to be a giant tree. Giant. I guess those are... Let's see, that's a big tree. Did you come into my house? Yes, it did. That bastard. Rat bastard. But, thinking about right over there, maybe just a huge tree. It'll overlook all the land. Let me run back, get an immense amount of bones, and I will be right back. Stopped in while I was on my way to grab some bones. Figured I would work on enchanting another axe. And oh, I have a bucket. Figured I would try and enhance my thing here a little bit. Just a little bit. Go like that. See if we can't. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's what I want to do. When they fall down, pushes them. Of course, none of them ever fall down now. There we go. Pushes them. So they all go up and fall down. Unfortunately, I do not have enough diamonds to make another axe. So we're gonna have to just go with an iron axe, but that's okay. Whatever. Let me gain, probably gonna go up to about level 20, and then we'll enchant from there. Maybe 22, I think. I feel like 22 is a good number. We'll go to 22. We'll enchant. See what we get. Be right back. Okay, so got sick of waiting for 22, which I know is like right there, but I did find the diamonds I needed. So I'm going to make the axe. And I'm going to enchant it, because 20 is good enough, I think. Maybe. Let's see if we can get a 20. There's 20. Boom! Oh, fortune. Sweet. Okay. This is all the bows I have accumulated. Well, not all of them. There's more upstairs. But I'm going to head back to the other place and get to work making some freaking trees. I'll meet you over there. Be right back. Okay, I'm back over on the other side. Hopefully there's not too much interference. I have a fan on in this room because it's like 1,000 degrees in here. So, ooh, I do have some eggs. Let me toss those in there. Hoping. If this is annoying, let me know, because I don't feel like stupid eggs. I don't feel like it's hitting the microphone, but it might be. I have no idea. Let me know though. I'll have to adjust it in the future. We're gonna go like this. Boom, boom, boom. We are going to... It's not going to be a permanent one. Just going to be a temporary one. I would like a shovel, though. Oh, man, I didn't finish out the back of this. That needs to happen. That's lazy of me. No shovel. Let us make a shovel. Fortune 1 diamond axe that we will be using for this. We're gonna get this wood, and we're gonna make a buttload. We are going to make a big tree, a huge tree. So, you know what? I don't need any of that crap. I'm not gonna do anything fancy right now. I'm just gonna cut down freaking trees. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom. Let's go with that, and we're gonna go ugh. I figured while I'm doing this to expand out the episode, because I don't know if I'll be able to get into the creation of the treehouse. I would go into the origin of my name. As you all know, people that follow me, I feel like fortune pick really, or axe, isn't really doing anything. Anybody who follows me knows that my YouTube name is I'm Keck. You may not know why I am Keck, so I figured I would go into that. Back in the day, I would say, while I was in high school, which wasn't very long, I guess it was at least 10 years ago, is when I graduated high school. I was into AOL, which dates me a little bit. But I was in AOL and I was into programming chat programs. Now, when you were doing this and you were on the internet like that, you didn't use your real name. Like now, I introduce myself in the beginning of all my videos as Dave, which is my real name. Now, back then, you didn't do that. You had a handle. Most people still have handles like Etho and Good. That's not their real name. That's their internet handle. But back in the day, you had to have a handle. So I had a handle. It was it started out as Pantha, and then it became MEI because of my computer. My computer was an MEI. I don't even know what that is or why. It was a hand-me-down that I had fixed to work. That was a bad placement of that sapling, but whatever. And then one day I was in chemistry class, and I changed every once in a while, depending on what was going on and if my name got stale. I made chat commands. I made progs, as they were called, programs, chat programs. Made some decent ones. I mean, I was impressed with my ability to program in VB, Visual Basic. But one day I'm in chemistry class, and I come across the formula. Oh, damn it. Equilibrium constant. It was K sub E cube. And I looked at it, and I said to myself, I'm like, that's a really cool looking thing. KEQ, K sub EQ. So at the time, most handles were like Killa or Hacka, Hackthor, or something stupid like that. I'd always kept it kind of mild, because I was a decent programmer. I wasn't incredibly awesome, but I made some useful things that I enjoyed using, and a few people here and there used. So I changed my handle to KEQ, and kind of stuck. Now that was 11th grade. That was 11 or 12 years ago. Now I've just continued to use that. The cool thing was randomly one night in a chat room, I was working on a program, and everybody always confuses it with keg. Everybody's like, "Are you keg? Is it the leet speak for keg, KEQ?" And I'm like, "No, it's not, because that's stupid." Someone came into the chat room and was like, "Is your handle keg or KEQ?" And I'm like, "It's KEQ." And yeah, what's up? And they were like, "Oh, I have the same name, K3Q. Do you want it?" Now, at the time, and if people still use AIM, a 3-character AIM name was extremely rare. Especially now. 3-character AIM names are extremely rare. You can't make them anymore. And at the time, people were spending hours upon hours a day trying to crack them. Just have a random one that even makes sense. Now, to have somebody come up to me and say, "I have the same name, and K3Q resembles KEQ," so it wasn't like it was way off, and they were just going to give it to me. It was amazing. Now I know the guy who has the AIM name KEQ, and he wasn't going to be giving it up. And I wasn't going to try and steal it from him because it's douchey. So this guy gave me K3Q, and to this day, I know nobody uses AIM anymore, but to this day I still have K3Q is my name. And I get on it, and I have it on my phone, and I make sure that it's still alive. And a couple of times it's been stolen. I've gotten it back every time. But that's the origin of my handle. I saw it in a chemistry book. I liked it, and I decided that's going to be my handle. Now, only once in my life have I ever had somebody come up to me and say, "Are you a chemistry teacher?" Because they recognized that it was K sub EQ, equilibrium constant. Once ever. Which blew my mind. Blew my mind. And it wasn't even on like a programmer's website or anything. It was on a dog forum is where this was recognized. Blew my mind. But regardless, that is the origin of my YouTube subscriber name. It was and is my programmer name from back in the day. Now I get questions about that all the time, and I don't have a problem ever telling the story. I just figured cutting down a bunch of trees on tape can be kind of boring. Ah, damn it. Not a bad time to bring it up, because I have had people ask me about it, so. You know what I should be doing is I need all these leaves. I should be clipping them. But I do need the wood first. Maybe I'll make it daytime. And I'll start clipping the leaves. And then we're gonna make Giganto tree. I think is it 2? Maybe it's 3. Can't remember. Oh, 2. Bam! I feel like I need a chest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to cut down these trees because I need a ton more. And I need leaves. So I'm gonna continue to cut these down, and I will be back when I have gathered enough to at least start a trunk of this gigantic treehouse that I plan on making. I hate that. So I will be back. Okay. Standing in my pumpkin while I went to grab another drink. Got a decent amount of wood. So we're going to start to build the base of this giant treehouse. Grab all these. Not that I need them. I have an overabundance of freaking everything. I don't feel like a fortune axe does anything. Yeah. It's not doing anything. So I feel like a fortune axe is stupid. But the efficiency is nice. I should load this up on Amidst and see how close I am to a village / mushroom island. I think This is where I want the giant tree house to be. Ooh. You hear that? That means there's like a canyon or ravine or dungeon or something. Oh, look at that. Yeah. There's a giant ravine underneath me. Look at that. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Get you. Yeah, that's right. There's lava in here. Wow. Big, big ravine. We're not gonna mess with that right now. We're gonna try not to fall down there. What we're going to do, though, we're gonna clear out all this grass. And we're gonna build the base of the tree. Which is going to be huge. And semi-natural looking, because it's not going to be a square per se. Get away, pig. It's going to look like it came out of the ground here. And as you can see by the size of this thing, base at least, I'll be doing a lot more farming when it comes to wood. This is going to be the base of it. And we're just going to go up from here. Yeah. It's not like a circle tree, it's... Get out of the way. Ah, guess what? Now you're trapped. Yeah, this is going to be a big tree. So, let me build this up with as much wood as I have, and I will be back. Okay, so I've got a decent base going. What I do want to create is a branch coming out here before I run out of wood and have to harvest more. This is going to be the branch. It's going to come on out here. So we'll want it to come out this way and look out upon the ocean. Obviously I need leaves on it, but that is going to be one of the main branches. Low hanging branch. And we're going to start coming out a little bit. Make it a little wider as we go up. Now, given the fact that that branch is as big as it is, I'm going to need a ton of wood. Ton of wood, because this is going to be a branch that comes out and I'll be able to stop and look here. This is going to be a big ash tree. And it's going to contain My fortress. Not of solitude. That is cliche. Stupid. There we go. Little stairwell. And a little entrance. And since I'm in here, pig doesn't like being locked up. We're gonna get some light in here. Since it is getting dark, we will lighten it up a little bit. Try and use pumpkin lighting wherever I can in here. Let's go make it daytime real quick and grab some leaves for that first branch, then kind of separate it. I will be right back. Okay, it's daytime. We're just going to grab some leaves. We will obviously need more, but for now, look at that. Base of a huge tree. What I want to do is I want to have roots coming down into the water. So that will see the fortune on an axe doesn't really work. I don't know if it doesn't. I don't understand it. So I did harvest a bunch of coal so that I could expand my what? How did you get in here? And here we go. Put a little bit. Let's do this. Just to kind of fluff it out a little bit. This will kind of push it out a little bit. Make it look more tree-esque. Probably should have grabbed more than one. I'm gonna need a ton of leaves. So I kind of want to make it look natural, but still, let's go check it out. So I will need to do a ton of tree harvesting, which I will do off camera because that's boring and I don't want to subject you to that. Oops. The only reason I had some in this video was because I had some stuff to discuss. So what the heck? Come on. If I have more to discuss, then I'll do some tree harvesting on camera and discuss it. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more leaves. Need some on the underside of that. But it's gonna be a huge tree. Monstrous. It's gonna be great. I am gonna call this an episode. Just go up and get that. I'm going to call this an episode, and I will be back next time, like always. Thank you for tuning in. Please let me know if the fan was annoying, because I can't tell if it's hitting the microphone or not, but I was dying of heat, so I had to turn it on. But next episode, we'll continue more work on the giant treehouse. Like always, good luck and have fun.